Hello everyone and welcome back to another Universe Sandbox 2 video, and today we're going to be trying to colonize some of the outer planet's moons where the solar system here has a red giant sun. So this is going to be pretty interesting. So as you may know, some of the outer moons around Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune, they are believed to have liquid water on them below the surface, or some sort of water, ice, liquid, we don't know, but yeah, so some of them will definitely have some sort of water on them. So we're going to see if we can try and colonize these and make them livable around the red giant sun. So I've set this up already. So as you can see here, we've got a humongous size, still the mass of one sun, and the luminosity is 837 times more than the sun normally is. And I've already checked out all this, so I've only played the simulation for a few seconds here since I made it a red giant. As we can see, Mercury here isn't going to be doing too good as soon as we hit play. So this is not good at all. And we've got Earth here, minus 130 degrees apparently. I don't know why it's doing that. We've got Venus, 2,000 degrees. That's pretty insane. And we've got Mars as well, minus 214. So we're going to now go and hit play. And as we can see, the red giant sun is pretty much going to vaporize Mercury any second now. So let's speed the time up a little bit more. And Mercury's surface is about to become an absolute inferno as soon as it starts to heat up properly. There we go. So now the surface is boiling molten rock now, and let's play this even more. It's still warming up, pretty crazy stuff, and it is all orbiting the sun properly. Yeah, it's not going to crash into it, so that's all good stuff. How's Venus doing? Okay, Venus is glowing hot. How's good old Earth? Earth is also too hot. We've got Mars, too hot again. We've got Vesta here. Ceres is probably too hot as well. Oh, Ceres is warming up slowly, since it does reflect a lot of light. We've got Jupiter here. Jupiter's only at 300 degrees, so we could colonize the moons of Jupiter here. So that would be pretty interesting stuff. So I'm going to pause the simulation. I'm going to add all of the moons. So wait, where'd the option go for it? Wait, please say they didn't remove the option. The option to add all the moons is gone. Okay, that's definitely going to get annoying. Wait, can we change the colour of these now? Well, hang on, that was not in the game the other day. Wait. Can we colonize or change the colour of it? What's going on here? Because that was not here the other day, the changing colour of gas giants. We have to get a random gas giant and then quickly check that out at some point. So, okay, it's really annoying we can't add the moons. So I'm guessing I'm going to have to manually add them. So what I'm going to do is we're going to try and colonize. So it's Europa and Ganymede are the ones we want. And also, guys, I'll probably, I'll take a cut right now, and I'll make sure the moons are all at their correct points from Jupiter. So this isn't accurate, but yeah, I'll make sure they're accurate whenever I take a pause, or I'll do it at the end of the video maybe. But yeah, there we go. So we've got Europa and Ganymede now. I think Ganymede's a little further away than that actually. So let's press orbit, and then Europa orbit as well, please. So here we go, like that. Now if we zoom out at Saturn, I want to do Enceladus and Titan, because they're like the two most or two of the moons which we have the most hope for. So we'll put Titan all the way out here like that, and then we'll get good old Enceladus as well. So right there, Enceladus is a lot closer to Saturn, so we'll put it about there. Okay, so we've got those two. Then at Uranus, I think I'll colonize Titania, since it's pretty much the largest one. And I don't think we know much about the Uranus moons as well, so yeah, not good. Oh, I've got my custom one, I forgot about this. So let's pull it like up there maybe, I don't know, I can't really make it too accurate right now, so we'll just leave it there. And then Neptune we're obviously doing Triton, since that's like the one and only good moon we know at Neptune. So let's go. So Triton, still got my old custom one though, so let's use that. Alright, so put it there, and pretty much there we go. So perfect. Yeah, and like I said, I'll make sure I add the other objects, or not add the other objects. I'll make sure I will change the orbits of these guys when the video ends, and I'll have this simulation saved. If you guys want me to add any more moons to this and colonize them, yeah, let me know, because that'd be pretty interesting to do. But first, let's quickly check this random gas giant. So let's put it there. Now, can we change the colour of this? So we can't on this one. That's pretty peculiar, actually. So we can't change the colour of this on a random planet, which we could change. But then on Jupiter, which is an object we cannot change the appearance of, there is options to... Okay, no, there's not options anymore. Okay, that is strange, because you guys saw there was options there. Okay, let's just forget about that. And also, guys, before we start this, actually, we'll start hitting play, actually. So, yeah, there we go. Before we get into this, so, Ganymede's smoking up, okay. Yeah, but before we get into this, guys, massive thank you to everyone who subscribed recently, because we went up pretty much 20 subscribers in 24 hours. That is insane. Literally cannot thank you guys enough. That is awesome. Like, also guys, I probably will be doing a live stream tomorrow. So yeah, it'll probably be tomorrow about 6 to 7 p.m. United Kingdom time, or English time, however you want to say it. Yeah, so I'll probably do it around then. Yeah, so make sure you guys don't miss out on that, because that'd be pretty awesome. It'll be a do your ideas live stream. So any ideas you got, I'll do them in the video. So any small ideas which aren't big enough for their own video, we'll do them in the live stream. So that'll be pretty cool. But anyways, let's speed this up. Okay, there we go. So as you can pretty much predict, we cannot do the moon because it's definitely too close to the sun here. And obviously Mars's moons are asteroids, so we can't do them either. So yeah, the inner planets are pretty much compromised here. So we're going to go out to Jupiter. We're going to go to Europa. We're going to start off with Europa actually. So let's slow down time. So we're going to go to good old Europa here. We're going to try and colonize this thing. So what we're going to want to do is, we're going to slow down time again. We want to make this menu a little larger. We're going to make it so it reflects a lot more light, because we want to cool it down first. So let's reset it to 0 degrees and see how hot it gets, because we don't want it to get too hot here. So let's put it to about 96% of the light it receives. It will, or it reflects 96% of the light it receives. Let's also add an atmosphere. So let's get 80m. Let's do about 0.4 maybe to start off with. Okay, so the temperature's heating up a lot more now. We also want to make it spin. So instead of having a rotational period of 3 days, let's also give it a 1 day rotation. And then we want to go to materials as well. All the Earth similarity is going up. Oh no, it's going down. Okay, I don't know why it's going down. We want to add a magnetic field as well. So let's just add one of, I don't know, 1,000 maybe. Is that good enough? Yeah, I think that's definitely good enough, I'd say, from this distance on the sun anyway. And just look how big the sun is. Crazy from Jupiter as well. Now I've got it in my custom simulation, so we got planet 9 all the way out there as well. So from planet 9, which is pretty much the furthest object in this system right now, apart from Senna, see, it's getting daylight, it's really, really bright here, and the sun is looking about the same size as it does from, say, Jupiter or Saturn normally, because that is a pretty large thing there. You can definitely point that out from other stars in the night sky. So yeah, good stuff. Right, anyways, let's go back to the Jupiter system. So let's go all the way down here. Oh, and what's that? Oh, that was Ganymede, alright. Wait, is that Ganymede? Please not be Europa. Oh yeah, it is Ganymede. Okay, cool. So let's go back to Europa here. Okay, 50 degrees. Okay, it's getting too hot now. So actually no, I want to keep that pretty much the same there. We're going to want to decrease the infrared efficiency and also change the ATM down to 0.25. Oh, 0.25, not 0. 0.25, like that. So now, okay, it's still rising. Okay, we're going to have to decrease it even more then. Alright, so we can't have a very heavy atmosphere here, unfortunately. So it doesn't seem to work out too well. Come on, cool down. Okay, let's increase it again. Alright, now let's try. So we're going to want to... okay, now it's cooling down. Perfect. Is it me, or does this texture look a little weird with the atmosphere? Or maybe, I don't know. Come on, cool down. Yeah, can you see there? Look at that. That's pretty strange, the way that's working there. Yeah, if you look carefully. Do you see that, like, light thing there? That it looks weird. I don't know if that's just me, but there's like shadow effects that have gone all weird on it. That's pretty strange. Okay, let's make the menu smaller again, like that. Okay, perfect. Alright, so how's the temperature doing now? And how's Jupiter doing? Is Jupiter doing okay? So 315, okay, that's pretty hot. Okay, 50 degrees, no, we still want it to cool down more. Come on, behave, come on. Go to about 40, please. Okay, still 52, okay, let's make it reflect even more light. Okay, now it's cooling down, that's what we want. Let's decrease the atmosphere again. So let's pull it down even more, so it doesn't do it. Okay, 28, okay, now it's more in the Earth sort of temperatures, okay, good. And Ganymede is still smoking up, damn. Gotta stop with that. So it's losing material, don't want that. Right, so let's slow us down, and now we should be good. Yeah, 28 or 25 degrees, that's we can live on there, that's doable. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to slowly add some water. So let's put this down. Okay, why is it losing all that? Why is it going away? What if we had a lot on? Oh wow, it is losing a lot. Okay, no, there we go. Okay, we're good. Alright, so we need to remove a bit of silica. Okay, so we need more iron basically, then it goes away. Okay, no, I'm still losing it, okay. How do I play this? Ooh. So why does it keep on smoking up? I don't know why it's doing that, that's strange. Yeah, why is it losing all of that material? That's kind of weird. Well, it's not losing any, the water and the silica are not going down here. That's pretty strange. Oh, now it's cooled down again. Interesting. Okay, what if I change the albedo so it warms up? Okay, now there we go. If we pause it, there we are. So it's still smoking up, but I believe it's good. So the water hasn't really changed much. So if we continue speeding this up, okay, the water is still going down. But it's frozen again. Why does it keep on freezing? That's pretty strange. Come on, warm up. What are you doing? That makes no sense, the way this is working. I guess the more water, the more atmosphere you need, maybe? Let's put it up to 40, maybe. Would that work? Come on, warm up. Okay, that looks more sustainable. Okay. But it's still losing water. That's the problem here. So I don't know why it's doing that. If anyone can help me out with why it's losing material. Because I gave it a magnetic field. I've increased its rotational speed. I've gave it an atmosphere. It's reflecting some of the lights. So yeah, if anyone can tell me why this object is still losing material, like why all the water's disappearing, please say. Is it just the object's too small, maybe? I don't know why it's doing that. It's very peculiar. I've played around with this. Like, should it have more iron? Like, how would I set this up properly? So I'm going to do a part 2 for this video. So yeah, if you can tell, any of you can tell me why Europa is losing material, even though I believe I've done all the steps correctly, like magnetic field, rotational speed, atmosphere, and all that. Yeah, if you can tell me, please let me know down below. So it'd be interesting to know why it's doing that. But for now, I'm going to say that's colonized. Because if we even look at the life likelihood, 4.14, that's a pretty high chance of life here. So yeah, and if you want to know why it's a water world as well, it's because Europa currently, it's mostly made of ice and stuff, so if it all melted, there wouldn't be any land, it'd just be completely ocean. So that's why I picked that. But for Ganymede, on the other hand, we're going to make it so it does have some land. Okay, 200 degrees, okay, we have to start playing around with this now. Right, is it all the right size? Let's quickly check here. Okay, it seems to be about the same size as it originally was. How big is that? 2.6. Okay, it's the same size. Okay, perfect. So what we want to do with Ganymede is we also want to do similar steps. So let's give it an atmosphere of about. Let's start off with 0.2 ATM for the atmosphere. Let's make it so it reflects a lot more light. And it also has that flashing like bug glitch on it as well. That's weird. Okay, so let's reset it to 0 degrees as well. Let's also start off with the magnetic field. So let's give it 10,000 maybe, since it is a larger object. I believe Ganymede is the only object in the solar system with a magnetic field anyway. I don't know why it's not on here, but I'm pretty sure Ganymede is the only moon with a magnetic field. So there we go. If you want a quick comparison with Jupiter's magnetic field, yeah, Jupiter's one's pretty big, as we can see here. So Jupiter's one is how much Tesla is that? So 0.622 Tesla, and that one is only 1 Tesla. Okay, I don't know why. I have no idea why it's doing that, but I won't argue. That's pretty strange. Right, so let's turn that off. Yeah, why has Jupiter got a less magnetic field? As you can see, it's 36.3, but Ganymede is higher, but it has less magnetic. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, can anyone help me out with that? 1 Tesla, but it's got more magnetic field, but it appears smaller. Okay, I have no idea with that. Alright, anyways, let's quickly turn it off again. So now let's increase its rotational speed. Instead of being 7 days, let's make it a little faster in Europa. So let's do 0.7 days. So 16-hour daytime. So that's about the same as Neptune, I think. Yeah, Jupiter's 9. So I think that's about the same as Neptune. So we'll leave it at that. Now we're going to add some water to it. Let's increase the iron on it as well. I think I'm doing this right. Oh, so Ganymede has the same issue. That's pretty interesting. I don't know why it does it. So let's give it some land. That looks pretty cool. I love the new black clouds they've added in. It definitely looks better than that. Okay, so there we go. It's still losing material, but honestly, I have no idea what's doing that. So I'm just going to say right here, this is colonized. Again, and like I said, if anyone can help me, please say. Life likelihood 23.7. That is a humongous percentage there. 0.3. I have no idea what all this means. Okay, so it's got a very high Earth similarity there, and a high life likelihood. So that would be a nice place to live, I'd say. And if we want a quick look here, it's looking pretty nice as well. So let's go down to the surface here and look at the massive sun. Look at how big that sun is. That's crazy. It may be just because of the luminosity of the star, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, if anyone can say why it's losing material, please say. So I really want to know why. And now it's losing. Okay, can't stop messing around. Do not. Come on. All right. Let's decrease that as well. Come on, cool down. You're getting too hot. And how's Europa doing? Is Europa doing good? Okay, Europa's still doing okay. Okay, cool. We won't mess around with that too much. Okay, Ganymede. Okay, now it's cooling down. So 60 degrees. Okay, 50. Okay, so now it's getting into the more temperatures we can handle. 30. Yeah, we can handle that temperature. So there we go. Done. Hopefully it just won't go into the minuses. Okay, it looks like it's slowing down about 20. Yeah, 20 degrees. So yeah, we could live there. And also, guys, this is 20 degrees Celsius because someone left a comment saying, was it? I can't remember what the values was. I can get the comment up right now. So just bear with me here. Yes, like I say, guys, many thanks to everyone who subscribed. It's awesome. So it was, oh yeah, Celsius, Fahrenheit, centigrade. So this is degrees Celsius. So yeah, just a quick thing for anyone who was wondering. Yeah, see, it's .C. That's Celsius, I believe. Alright, anyways. Oh, it's not smoking anymore. Wait, are we good? It doesn't look like it's losing material anymore. Okay, so Ganymede, I'd say stable then. Maybe it is due to the size of the object, maybe. I don't know. Alright, anyway, so I'd say the Jupiter system is done. And then there's, Europa's still playing up. But honestly, I don't know. Oh, it's getting land now. Anyway, we can always add more water to it, so it's not too much of an issue. So, anyways, let's go out of the Jupiter system, because that is done. So let's save, actually, no, I won't save it yet. So now let's go to Saturn. And I think I'll do Uranus and Neptune's moons as a part 2. And then if you guys want a part 3 where I do other moons and stuff, leave a comment down below, I'll do it. Because I don't want to make the video too long, so, yeah. Good stuff. Alright, anyways, let's start off with Enceladus. This one's going to be a nightmare, I think, because it's a lot smaller than Europa. So this may not go to plan. Oh, we can't even add an atmosphere to it. Okay, so we're going to have to slightly make it bigger then. Okay, so let's, okay, come on, please. Okay, so let's make it 600 maybe. Is that large enough? Alright, black's it out. Actually, in fact, I'm going to leave Enceladus for now, and I'll come back to it another time, I'd say. I don't know if I get round to it. Anyways, Titan. So, 210 degrees already, okay. Let's make it reflect a lot more light, because this already has an atmosphere, so we could probably make use of the atmosphere Titan already has here, so that would be interesting to see. So now, what we want to do is we want to add some water to it. So hopefully Titan doesn't smoke up as well. Oh, it's all dark here. Okay, interesting. Alright, so what we want to do with Titan is we can actually change the colour of this, so I'm going to give it a more realistic colour for its surface, so it'd be more of a yellowy, sort of brownish colour, I believe, because if you've seen like the real pictures of when we landed the Cassini-Huygens probe there, or I think it was just the Huygens probe, then you'll know that Titan's surface is a brownish green, oh not brownish, brownish orangey colour. So yeah, there we are. So there's our surface of Titan there, looking pretty cool. Okay, so now it's all flooding up with ocean, so looking good. Okay, let's cool it down. Okay, that's too much ocean. Okay, so let's leave it something like, actually no, too much, like that maybe? Actually, I don't like the surface. I'm going to quickly refresh it. I turn it to a gas giant briefly. Now let's hit play. Okay, yeah, because if you change it to a gas giant briefly, you can change the surface features. Like if I could do it again here, the surface changes. Pretty cool stuff, actually. Okay, so let's put it to 0 degrees, like that. Okay, now it's cooling down again. Really? So I definitely want to make use of the atmosphere it already has, because that'd be cool. Can't warm up already. Yeah, we have to do this a lot more. Let's increase the infrared emissions here as well. Okay, now it's heating up a lot more. That's what I want to see. Let's leave it around, I don't know, 15 degrees. It's more of a colder planet, and it's got those nice orange clouds as well. They look so nice. Okay, so now let's add a atmosphere to it. Let's also add a bit more iron to the core, so it's more of a molten core. All right. Also, let's add a magnetic field as well. So let's just, I'm going to input a random value there. I don't know, like that. Oh wait, hang on, the smoke did go. So the magnetic, it's definitely the magnetic field. But it's still, wait, if we just quickly go back to Europa then. Come on, Europa, where are you at? Yes, it's all Europa now. If we go back to the magnetic field. Wait, so let's go there. So it's all the water is gone now. It still has clouds. Okay, so yeah, Earth's in, oh, the light. So if we increase this value here to say 60, does it get rid of it? Because it was, if you guys saw there, it stopped smoking once I added a magnetic field. So that, so what we got, 100, 1,000 maybe? Stop smoking already. 1,000. Oops, wrong value there. Come on, let me enter it. That's all a little glitchy. 1,000. So that's plenty. Surely it stopped smoking now. It's losing a lot of stuff here, and that's warmed up again. Really? Okay, let's add water back. Let's add Europa's water back. So there you go. Let's make it an ocean world again. Come on, warm up. You know you want to. 20 degrees. Okay, there we go. Now it's looking good again. Okay, you freeze up again. Okay, play it that way. Okay, 9, 10. There we go. So we've got more of a cooler, like, ocean world. There we go. But still, yeah, is it just because... I think it's just because Europa's too small. I want to say it's because it's too small, because Ganymede is fine, Titan's fine, they're larger, remember? So, very, very peculiar there. Yeah, please, if anyone can tell me why, please say. Alright, yeah, so Ganymede's all doing good, at a nice 21 degrees, and then now we go back to Titan. So let's go over there. Now let's go back to what we were doing. So Titan, 200 degrees. Wow, the temperature really changes here. Go on, cool down, you know you want to. Alright, so let's also make it look good here. And now it's smoking it. Oh, like, it's losing material again. Magnetic field. What are you doing? Very, very interesting to find out. I think it may just be the game being buggy. I have no idea. Alright, so let's turn that off again. So let's decrease the water again. So we got some land. Come on, land. Sharp. Okay, there we go. So we've got some land. So let's just add a little more water. So we've got a nice looking like brown or browny orange clouds. Very, very nice actually. Look at that. That's a very nice look for Titan there. If this was ever real, if this ever actually happened, that'd be a very nice place to stay, I'd say. Like, yeah, what do you guys think of that? It looks pretty nice. The clouds, the land, nice colour scheme. I'd say the blue and the orangey brown looks good. Alright, so come on, close the menu down. There we go, like that. Right, perfect. Yeah, so like I said, I really, really don't know why it's losing material. I believe I've done everything correctly. Maybe we could... Okay, so it could be silicate then, because now I've got rid of the silicate, it's not smoking up as much. Or losing material. I guess very strange. I don't know why it does that. Right, so there we go. So actually, let's leave the atmosphere hidden, so it got the nice what its true look looks like. There we go. We've got a where's Saturn? Oh, we've got an eclipse with Saturn there as well, looking very nice. Is that Mars there? I can just see it glowing there. Yeah, that's a pretty cool look there. Got Saturn there. And by this time in the solar system's age, Saturn's rings probably wouldn't be around anymore, because if you haven't seen the video I made a long way back about future events in the solar system, Saturn's rings would eventually, they'll just vaporize or just disappear eventually. They'll just be worn away. So yeah, Saturn would look like this anyway, so I don't know how to add the rings in. Okay, so now 32 degrees. Yeah, that's livable. We could live there. So very nice. Yeah, like I said, I don't know why it's still like smoking up. So if anyone can please say why, please say, because I have no idea. I don't know. Anyways, I think that will do it for this video, guys. Like I said, I don't want to make it too long, because I know long videos, some people could get bored. So we'll make sure we'll make it about... Wait, how long has this been going on for? We've been doing it for... Let's have a look here. 22 minutes, yes. I don't want to make it much more than half an hour. Like, half an hour is my limit, I'd say. Unless it's a live stream. So yeah, there we go. So hopefully you guys all enjoyed. If you want a quick comparison with our lovely looking moons we've created today, let's go down. So we've got the gas giants there. We've got the boiling hot rocky planets. Then right here, we've got, oh, Mercury's bigger than, wait, oh yeah, Mercury is bigger than Ganymede. Okay, maybe it did get smaller earlier. So we've got Ganymede, Titan, and then we've got our cool looking Europa there. So very nice stuff. I love that. I think I'm really proud of that Titan though, how it looks. It looks really nice. Yeah, anyways, perfect. Yes, like I said, hopefully you guys all enjoyed this video. Make sure if you did, leave a like, subscribe if you want more videos like this, and obviously, yeah, leave a like if you want part 2 and all that good stuff. I'm going to make part 2 anyway. But yeah, help us on the journey to 1,000 subs before September, because that'd be awesome. But anyways, guys, I won't take too much of your time now. So make sure you have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye. So Europa and Ganymede are the ones we want. And also, guys, I'll probably, yeah, I'll take a cut right now, and I'll make sure the moons are all at their correct points from Jupiter. So this isn't accurate, but yeah, I'll make sure they're accurate whenever I take a pause, or I'll do it at the end of the video maybe. But yeah, there we go. So we've got Europa and Ganymede now. I think Ganymede's a little further away than that actually. So let's press orbit, and then Europa orbit as well, please. So here we go, like that. Now if we zoom out at Saturn, I want to do Enceladus and Titan, because they're like the two most or two of the moons which we have the most hope for. So we'll put Titan all the way out here like that, and then we'll get good old Enceladus as well. So right there, no, Enceladus is a lot closer to Saturn, so we'll put it about there. Okay, so we've got those two. Then at Uranus, I think I'll colonize Titania, since it's pretty much the large. We've got Vesta here. Ceres is probably too hot as well. Oh, Ceres is warming up slowly, since it does reflect a lot of light. We've got Jupiter here. Jupiter's only at 300 degrees, so we could colonize the moons of Jupiter here. So that would be pretty interesting stuff. So I'm going to pause the simulation. I'm going to add all of the moons. So wait, where'd the option go for it? Wait, please say they didn't remove the option. The option to add all the moons is gone. Okay, that's definitely gonna get annoying. Wait, can we change the colour of these now? Well, hang on, that was not in the game the other day. Wait, can we colonize or change the colour of it? What's going on here? Because that was not here the other day, the changing colour of gas giants. We have to get a random gas giant and then quickly check that out at some point. So, okay, it's really annoying we can't add the moon. So I'm guessing I'm gonna have to manually add them. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna try and colonize. So. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Universe Sandbox 2 video, and today we're going to be trying to colonize some of the outer planet's moons while the solar system here has a red giant sun. So this is going to be pretty interesting. So as you may know, some of the outer moons around Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune, they are believed to have liquid water on them below the surface, or some sort of water, ice, liquid, we don't know, but yeah, so some of them will definitely have some sort of water on them. So we're going to see if we can try and colonize these and make them livable around the red giant sun. So I've set this up already. So as you can see here, we've got a humongous size, still the mass of one sun, and the luminosity is 837 times more than the sun normally is. And I've already checked out all this, so I've only played the simulation for a few seconds here since I've made it a red giant. As we can see, Mercury here isn't going to be doing too good as soon as we hit play. So this is not good at all. And we've got Earth here, minus 130 degrees apparently. I don't know why it's doing that. We've got Venus, 2,000 degrees. That's pretty insane. And we've got Mars as well, minus 214. So we're going to now go and hit play. And as we can see, the red giant sun is pretty much going to vaporize Mercury any second now. So let's speed the time up a little bit more. And Mercury's surface is about to become an absolute inferno as soon as it starts to heat up properly. There we go. So now the surface is boiling molten rock now, and let's play this even more. It's still warming up, pretty crazy stuff, and it is all orbiting the sun properly. Yeah, it's not going to crash into it, so that's all good stuff. How's Venus doing? Okay, Venus is glowing hot. How's good old Earth? Earth is also too hot. We've got Mars, too hot again, just one. And I don't think we know much about the Uranus moons as well, so yeah, not good. Oh, I've got my custom one, I forgot about this. So let's pull it like up there maybe, I don't know, I can't really make it too accurate right now, so we'll just leave it there. And then Neptune, we're obviously doing Triton, since that's like the one and only good moon we know at Neptune. So let's go. So Triton, still got my old custom one though, let's use that. Alright, so put it there, and pretty much there we go. So perfect. Yeah, and like I said, I'll make sure I add the other objects, or I'll not add the other objects, I'll make sure I will change the orbits of these guys when the video ends. And I'll have this simulation saved. If you guys want me to add any more moons to this and colonize them, yeah, let me know, because that'd be pretty interesting to do. But first, let's quickly check this random gas giant. Let's put it there. Now, can we change the colour of this? So we can't on this one. That's pretty peculiar, actually.